you guys came here to scope out your target. Kelly, what is the name of this scumbag amongst the Los Scorpions? Because I'm just gonna say Scorpions instead of Los Scorpions.
Scorpiones.
Ignacio.
Ignacio. Ooh.
Ignacio.
So you guys,
Ignacio.
you have this track record on this guy, and you know that hopefully if you arrest him, you can flip him, and all kinds of fun stuff will happen. You guys have basically come out over to the club here, Club Sushi. So that's what it looks like. Yep.
That is what it looks like.
So
Yep.
you guys are kind of stationed out, and like there's stuff going on. I mean, you totally see that there's a group of 4 scorpions out here hanging on the street corner, hassling people. They haven't done any deals yet, but you know any second they are. You kind of you know this club is notorious for conflicts happening. So Corto, you're basically using your skullduggery there, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you're trying to like blend in as what?
I'm trying to blend in as kind of like a dealer. You know, like I don't want to look invisible. I want to look shady, because it seems like that's the location we're at, right?
Yep. And let me get the story points in there for you guys, because somehow things have shifted. I think someone practiced to fire one off. Okay, so I've got skill suggestions turned on there for you. So go ahead and give me your skullduggery as you're doing your best to just be that guy.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so you're sitting there whistling, all cool. Do you guys have comms, by the way?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yep.
Okay, and just for one quick, right before the shit hits the fan, everybody go through introduce your character since you know each other. Even the rookie, you know the rookie is the rookie. So we'll go ahead and start with the rookie. Go ahead and describe yourself to the group real quick.
I am an H01ME3 clone model called Sherlock. I am a new program that is being introduced here. I've successfully gone through Academy, and this is my first assignment.
You're a clone?
Yes.
Okay.
And if any of you looked in my back record, wet behind the ears does not begin to describe me.
All right. Corto is a bioroid. He is part of your station's cybercrimes unit.
In that he commits them.
Well, you got to make sure you've got some job security in the future. You know, like that's just what it comes down to. He's working for you guys, and for kind of as using the police department as a shield to be an autonomous bioroid, which is difficult to do in this city. But yeah, he'll primarily cybercrimes, and he is also not bad at punching things.
Can't shoot for shit.
Nope, but I can punch things.
Just remember, slapping cuffs on somebody, that's a brawl right there. Okay, who's going next?
So we all got here together, kind of like the Avengers, right?
Look,
Chosen.
You all got, on that shift, and now you're together. So
yeah.
Okay. Well, my name is Randolfo Alfredo. I like spaghetti. And I had my eyes fucking ripped out of my socket, so now I got robot eyes. I can see things. I see many things.
Your keen robot eyes.
So we have 2 cyborgs with augmented eyes.
Uh-huh. We know who's on night patrol.
The other guy.
Maybe this is the reason why we're doing the night shift.
And what do you see with your cyber eyes? Okay, so who's going next?
I'll go. I too am a cyborg. I am Heloise Hell Paxton. You can call me Hell or you can call me Paxton. Please don't use her full name. And she is a veteran of the World War. And
World's War.
Yeah, World's War, excuse me. In combat, she lost an eye, so she has a cybernetic eye that allows her to see in different spectrums. She is comes from a long line of cops local to NAPD, and after her tour of duty, she returned home to take up the business, so to speak, as that is what one does. She
All
is
right.
very. She's muscle and guns.
Okay, so you guys are looking for your target, and you're basically, waiting for him to come out of the club.
Hold it. We didn't have.
Who didn't we have? Our
Me.
dirty cop?
Our dirty cop, who no one apparently
Cam
needs to know about.
Tiller.
Yeah. I am Cam Tiller. Absolutely no relation to Sam Miller. I don't know why you would think that. That's absurd. Yeah, hi, my name's Cam, and I'm a drug addict.
Hi, Cam.
I've been on the force for like 12, 13 years. I've been here a while. And I have met a lot of people. And my favor that I owe is a big favor to the 14K organized crime.
Interesting.
Because they have funded my drug-fueled binges for the majority of that 14 years.
Oh.
All right.
Kept my name off of the desk of any politicians or chiefs or commanders.
And
Do you have actually, I have a question. Do you have a drug of preference?
I haven't decided that yet. But I will have one.
Yeah.
Whatever falls off the evidence cart.
Right?
And conveniently, the neighborhood you're at is kind of like that overlap of control area for the Scorpions and 14K. 14K is your classic Yakuza style triad, gang that basically it's really big overseas. They came over here quick and got in on their action quick. So you guys are standing out doing your observe and report. As sounds like our drug officer's got the sniffles.
That's not me.
No, it was me.
It totally sounds better if it's the guy with the issue.
I'm busy smoking. Thank you. Thank you.
As you guys are all chilling, relaxing, doing your thing, and all of a sudden, it's as these things happen. There's a moment of distraction. There's a car accident that happens down up here at the street. So of course everybody looks that way, and then conveniently, as a couple guys come walking up here, obviously wearing the 14K style tattoos that pretty much, unless you fail horribly on perception, you can easily see who they are. And as you guys look and see them, you look at the accident, the guy you're looking for comes walking out the entrance here. And he immediately looks forward at this gentleman right here. And before any of you all can do anything, and by the way, these guys totally sporting Scorpion tattoos, so you know who they are, and you see the bulges in their jackets. This isn't Highlander. You can't hide a big gun under your jacket. This guy jumps on your target and immediately starts pounding his face into the concrete.
Nice.
So as all hell is breaking loose, the lookouts over here see this happen and hear these guys scream, and they're all pulling guns out. As these guys, they're your usual little hood rats. You recognize them as the hood rats they are, as immediately they start whipping out their nice little scary submachine guns, because that's what one pulls out. As I'm looking for the other guy, I think therefore I am. I'm looking to see where the other guy got moved. The other scorpion whips out a shotgun that he conveniently had hidden somewhere in the garbage.
Classic.
I hate when they hide the shotgun in the garbage. Like, totally, where did he go? He must have disappeared. And the guy that you see beating him up with his 14K tattoos, that guy seems rather intimidating, by the way, when you see his combat style. This guy obviously knows what he's doing in a fight. And the fact that he's got cybernetic fists. As it's not taking more than like the quick 1 or 2 seconds you see him punch, and the guy you're looking for's face is oozing blood on the floor. You're not sure exactly what the issue is here, but somebody's apparently having an issue with somebody. And these two guys with him are in typical, triad style, intimidation of they're whipping out bullpup carbines and pointing them at people to basically keep these guys and these guys at bay.
Huh.
Or this is just a single guy. And I found my missing guy. As you guys realize that there's about to be some gangland violence going on here. So why don't everybody go ahead and roll vigilance?
Vigilance. Sherlock, roll it in the weapons tab.
I know, wrong one. There we go.
And it's totally going to be fun for me to keep track. As totally, when you watch this happen, you're getting the sense that you're watching, your typical gangland execution happening here. But the fact that the big scary martial arts guy is using his bare fists to do it. Okay, so, believe it or not, your quick reaction skills say one of you guys is going to do something first. Who's going first? You're seeing this guy just pummel the suspect you're looking for into the ground in a horrible, wet, soppy sound.
We should probably take care of him before we...
I'm like, I'm going to shoot him.
Did anybody... I know normally we, split it up, but... Did anybody beat 1 success and 2 advantage?
What?
14K, 14.
You mean that? Is that
Yeah,
what you're talking
one
about?
person did. Okay, I'm not the first one to go.
Okay, you have a cool talent for something then?
No. I was going to do something rookie-like if I was actually the first one to go,
You can always go
but
first.
I am not.
You can totally go first. It's up to you guys who goes first.
Yeah.
If you want to do something rookie-like as the new guy, you can totally be the one who jumps to action. Remember, it's shared initiative,
Well,
so if you want to go
aren't
first, go
we-
for it.
The whole point we're here is so that we could apprehend that one guy so we can talk to him, right?
Yeah.
And now somebody is trying to kill him.
Yep. Seemingly.
I'm going to shoot that somebody. Does
Somebody
anybody
is-
mind if I go first?
I prefer if you shoot the kung fu guy.
That's who I'm referring to.
No. I'm agreeing. Like I think we should shoot him and not punch him.
Now, from where you're standing, he's just out of range. I mean, you could totally... Oh, damn.
Can I shoot him?
If you get right to the edge, I'll give you that you're at the edge there. You know, if you move one forward, that you're
Yeah.
overhanging the building, so that way you're completely exposed to being shot back yourself. Because that's just in medium range. So you're gonna run up there and shoot his ass?
Yep.
Now the
Hold on.
question is, are you gonna say anything before you shoot?
Stop. It's the police. Really quiet.
Wow.
Wait. Are you playing that character from Police Academy? The very soft-spoken woman that would very often shoot people?
I don't know what you mean. Stop.
So I've got your difficulty in there if you want to shoot the guy.
Hold on. I'll go. No, because I said stop, but he didn't stop, so I shot him. Okay.
So I said, stop again, only harsher.
Alrighty. Yeah.
You know, it's a tough shot, but you're a good shot. Okay, so that's going to be how much damage?
Let's see here. So 6. I did not crit. So 7 points, right?
Yep. 7 before soak.
Mm-hmm.
Anything for that 2 advantage you got there?
I am going to give the next 2 guys of ours to go a blue.
Well, it would so if you do the
'Cause I
1
can't-
advantage, that's a blue dice to the next person to go. So it'd be
I know.
So you're giving 2 blue to the next person.
Yeah.
Okay. So she goes out there and she immediately cracks that pistol with her "Stop, police." Okay, and then all kinds of shit's gonna happen real quick.
And my death glare.
First, we got. So, question?
I was good. No. So we are trying to kill that guy.
No.
Well, I'm just trying to stop him from
Oh, okay.
Killing
the guy we want to talk to.
Yeah. The more important thing is arresting the guy that is currently being mushed.
There's a cyborg smashing his face in,
Yeah.
basically.
When it should be us by all rights. All right, guys? We're asserting dominance.
Correct. Your assessment is correct.
So this guy's gonna whip out his
Okay.
carbine and shoot these 2 guys. Maybe this 3rd guy that's creepy right there.
Dicks.
As he whips out, and he's gonna fire in full auto because it's short range. I'll take that extra purple.
Dick it.
And he aims and blasts the group. 10 points of damage.
So who was he aiming at primarily?
Primarily these 2 guys. And
Well-
his first bullet just cuts through, his salvo just cuts one down and ricochets bullets down the street. Ridiculously close to our dear friend here. Taking one of the guys out.
Am I seeing Corto Maltese in the wrong spot or something?
I had to click
You're seeing
on
him
my
right
thing.
here.
No. I think there was a weird difference between our screens because I had to click on my character and then it shifted the whole map over. Okay, did that fix it for you guys?
No.
No. Try refreshing.
Let's
Yeah,
refresh.
'cause-
How refreshing.
Group
I just hit
refresh.
All right, now you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he's on the same place I saw him on my map. I must already refreshed.
Yeah,
So-
you were fine. Just our maps were out of sync for some reason.
So this guy clearly guns down one of these two, mooks, and
Woo!
this guy is turning around and shooting this guy. Because this guy conveniently, when the fighting starts, you see him reach down to pull a shotgun out of a trash can. Conveniently hid.
Is that Muad'Dib?
I'm not admitting to nothing, but the minis were handy. And let me reset my difficulties. That should be as someone's choking on the spice.
Yes.
As wow, holy crap. That sucks for that dude. You're seeing them roll effectively.
Yes.
Okay. I had the wrong number there. Let me fix that. Okay, so he gets plugged for a solid 10 points before soak. And he's got a
Jesus.
gunshot wound that he's grabbing his side and bleeding profusely. He is no doubt hurt. He looks like he could probably go down if he gets hit again like that. And these two guys are like, do it, boss, give it to him. He's got it coming. And we're gonna let the shotgun guy go next because he just took a shot to the guts and he wants payback.
Yes.
And he's gonna aim. Brings up his big bad shotgun on the guy who shot him here.
Kaplow.
And kind of garbage was apparently in his barrel and kind of blasts the shotgun loudly. And it makes lots of noise but doesn't actually hit anything except for that horrible ricochet sound. As I'm going to say for those 6 that he knocks... He doesn't hit anybody lethally, but
I'm
he's
surprised
gonna.
the shotgun doesn't have the blast quality.
Well, it's not a double barrel. It's like the slugged shooting shotgun.
Mm.
I'm gonna say he scares the shit out of this guy enough to knock him down prone, and also this guy. As the gun just blows garbage and who knows what was in the barrel, and it's
a blunderbuss.
Then this guy prone doesn't give a shit. He's gonna keep wailing away on the other guy. As he's just he throws this slew of anyone who speaks,
Did he take any damage though when I shot him?
This guy? Yes, this guy took damage.
Okay.
He is definitely not at full. And he's continuing to smash down on the guy's face. And you're hearing that wet newspaper sound that's not good.
Priorities.
Ew.
And these guys, they're going to run up, making our friend here very uncomfortable. As they're just going to open up and blast these guys.
Blam, 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 blam.
Because that's what one does. So these two gonna shoot this guy. And I think I'm just out of short range now.
Yep.
Good thing the weapons are good for medium range. Okay, so the two of them kind of pull out their submachine guns and just rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat, but not on full auto. And apparently there's something wrong with their characters' guns. I know what it is. There's a hyphen in auto fire. I bet you if I take that out, and let me add that, you know what? They're going to shoot full auto. It's idiots with submachine guns. Okay.
I don't like that.
We're just going to delete everything in the field and see if that works. Okay, it's not the qualities.
You know, that was the same error I was getting when I was trying to roll the computer skill. Did you change the skill that it was based on somehow?
No, but I'm gonna change the name. Maybe that's it. I know in our Star Wars game on Sunday, the name was jacking it up.
There
It is
you
the
go.
name jacking it up.
What did you have it named?
Armor-piercing submachine gun. Aha, it's now working. I had to take it out, delete it, and type it back in. Okay, so we're going with the first roll, where they shoot on full auto, these two guys here, and they just like spray the neighborhood. The submachine gun fire, it shoots a couple cars, the cars go swerving and conveniently getting off the map. And these two are going to fire their gun, which is that second roll, because I had that roll, might as well use it. To which they shoot this guy, and 6 points of damage. Damn, that's not enough to kill him, you bastards. Oh, Pierce 2. Never mind. That's enough to kill him.
And auto fire with the Triumph.
And auto fire with the Triumph to kill the one next to him that was, even though he was kneeling on the ground, he kind of rolled up and went right into the bullets. Wow, they were like super effective.
Nice.
Pierce
Such a
2, man.
turn of events. Okay, so who's going next?
I will. So, am I at? Can I run up to this guy and punch him?
You're on the roof.
You're on a rooftop.
That's a rooftop. I thought that was a
That's
back
a
alley.
rooftop. I will
No,
let
you're-
you.
No, I'm on a roof.
I
we're
will
on
let you
rooftops.
move here to the back alley if you'd like. But yes, that's a rooftop.
Dude,
Yeah.
oh my god. Okay,
I'll
that's
even
my
give
fault.
you here if you want there.
No, I wanted the high ground for sniping, so to speak.
Okay.
We'll get you a better rifle soon.
Yes, I want one that will also. I want a long range one.
She
Yes.
pulls out a Barrett.
Just
So-
put two pistols together. That's how it works.
I'm going to go ahead and move on over there. Unassuming.
Unassumingly move over there, huh? Well, there is a
Yeah.
full-blown firefight happening right here. I could
That's
see-
literally... That is literally every 3 minutes in Guayaquil in New Angeles. This is nothing new. Do
Okay.
you see the rest of the population running and screaming? No, they're going about their day like normal. The firefight's going to be over in like 20 seconds. A couple of people will be dead. Cops will be here in like 20 minutes.
There's an ice cream truck driving by selling to the kids, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's an everyday thing.
We are cops.
Okay, so what are you going to do besides just walking over?
that's it. I'm just going to walk on over her and get to that end of the bridge.
Okay.
Still smoking. Still smoking my e-cig.
Okay, so who's going next?
I'm good standing where I am for a while, in case anyone else wants to do anything.
Someone wants
okay,
to save
I'm gonna
me.
do something stupid and Ricky-ish. I can move.
A single move is 5.
A single. Right. Okay. So I will move. Wait. Is there any cover anywhere?
It would depend on who you want cover from.
That is the question.
Like, if you want cover from these guys, then moving right
There's
here.
there's
is-
a great chunk of cover right here. You know, there's a truck here and a dumpster there, you know. Little
Well,
stairwell.
I'm already down on it. So I think what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna be kind of behind the truck.
Okay, so you're gonna run across the street into the car where the person just like bailed out of his car,
Yes.
mainly because those
And
gunshots.
say NYPD freeze.
Ugh.
Sorry, NAPD freeze.
I was gonna say NY.
They're like, you're out of your jurisdiction. Okay, now are you going to do something like you can totally do a coerce roll, coerce, or yeah, it's pretty much a coercion if you're giving him an order to do something.
Well, those 2 blues weren't used, so by all means, if you want to, use them.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true.
You're gonna laugh. Tell me when you're ready.
Okay, so this roll is going to be for this group, by the way. This guy's kind of not ignoring. He's not hearing you. He got a shotgun over here and he's beating the crap out of that guy. But you might scare these 5 mooks with their guns. Go for it. Wow.
Wow. I did not expect that to work.
As immediately you say that in the perfect practiced pitch tone that the academy taught you, and these 5 guys kind of look at you and immediately do the whole "oh shit, cops," as they're standing right next to this guy, and they're like, "Oh man, cops! There weren't supposed to be any cops here."
Now it looks like we're buying drugs instead of just murdering people.
As one of
Well,
these
they're the
guys,
ones that murdered people.
one of these guys actually looks at you and says, "Save our boss over there! That guy's murdering him!" I mean, technically, they were just sitting out the street for their boss, and he comes out of the store at the store here and gets murdered. It's self-defense, but they definitely look like, if they are doing the whole "don't shoot us in the back" stuff. Okay, we'll put our guns down. Okay, so who's going last but not least?
That'll be me.
Cowboy Bebop.
Well, I think we have 2 people left. We have Corto and we have Randolph.
Oh, yep, we got at the very
No,
bottom slot.
Randolfo went. He got off of the roof.
No,
So
I
it's
was
just
giving
Corto.
Randolfo that he was in the alley because he thought he was in the alley.
Ah.
He just failed his perception check with his cyber eyes.
From looking at my end, I kind of see like a door and then dirt.
It's actually a rooftop. It's not dirt.
Yeah,
The roof is made out of dirt.
it's got a rooftop garden.
But would I be able to be close enough to run up and punch this guy that's beating our guy?
If you're willing to take some strain, you could probably do a double move, get there
Yeah.
and still punch him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Give me that strain. Because I'm
strain.
2 strain. Oh, where am I at? There we are. Boop boop. 2 strain. And then I also have the Aijutsu training and knockout punch.
God
Street
damn.
Fighter.
Well, move on over there and fucking hit him.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fucking annihilate this guy.
Do it.
Annihilate the guy. Are you rolling already? I didn't set you
No.
difficult. Oh, you're rolling that stuff. Look at you go.
Woo! Get it.
Kia, bitches!
Alright, and then
Pulls out katana.
Then I'm gonna be using my brass knuckles.
And you
You
will
spent-
have a blue because he is prone right now.
Ooh. Blue.
Your police issue brass knuckles.
Yes.
You spent your years having fun with girls in college, while I spent my years mastering the art of the blade.
So stupid.
Kia, bitches!
Okay.
His brass knuckles say NAPD.
I'm good to roll.
Yep, you're good to roll.
Let's go.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Damn!
Wow.
So what do your brass knuckles do? Because I know they don't do 1 point of damage.
They
So-
dent his skull.
It's one plus
Apparently.
brawn. It's 1 plus brawn plus number of successes, and he has Iijutsu training, which adds another 2 because he just drew the weapon. Yeah, fun.
And activate the disorient.
Yeah,
Or
So
the
it's-
knockdown.
Yeah, That's 6 damage.
Yes, I'm just gonna disorientate him so that he has no idea what the fuck just happened. He thought
Well,
like
I
a
thought if
freight
you was
train.
prone, I
What's
thought if you were prone, you couldn't be knocked down more.
It's true.
Mhm.
Michael, what does Street Fighter do?
Street Fighter. When your character disorientates or knocks down their target prone while making a brawl combat check, they may use this talent to cause the target to suffer wounds equal to your character's ranks in skullduggery.
And
How many ranks in Skullduggery do you have?
Skullduggery. I have 1.
Nice.
So that's 1 more
Actually,
point of damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And make sure you put your damage on your knuckles there, so it's
So
Yeah, the
1,
base damage should be 4.
and
4.
you hit him for disorient 3, so that's 3 rounds. He's gonna have a black die to whatever he does because you just
Yeah.
co-cocked him.
And he'll take 7 damage.
Yep. He's
Yeah.
still kicking. I mean, he definitely does not look good between the bullet wound he took from across the street and the brass knuckles to his face.
Dude, super punch that guy.
You've also got 1 advantage to toss around.
Yep. So I'll probably give a blue die to one of my buddies over here.
Also, didn't Kelly give someone blue dice?
Yep, that was
Yeah,
to
Scott used them.
for Sherlock with his
The rookie
awesome
used 'em.
coercion of put your guns down. As
Dude,
now
all
these
that-
guys are like, well, I think we should run.
Dude,
And from over here, you're hearing a hopper scream with its engine going full blast. By the way, it's going to be appearing like any second and traveling stupid fast. And who's going last there?
It's gonna be Corto, and he's just gonna walk over here, 5 spaces, and he's going to do just a brawl on the guy
Punch him in the face.
to punch him in the face. Yes, and possibly to tank damage for the squishier person if he survives.
Oh,
Do you have everything that you need? I need a blue die, right? Because of the boost.
the boost from his nice crack of the jaw that just
Yes.
echoes off the streets right now after a salvo of blaster fire. Go for it. You are ready.
And
Nice.
there's also the extra blue from the fact that he was on the ground.
Oh, you're right. I'll roll that for you.
Yes, please. Not bad.
It betrayed you. Okay, so 3 points of damage.
It's 3 points plus brawl, correct?
Plus brawn.
Plus brawn.
Brawn. Yep.
So that's a 6 total.
Nice. So you actually do a little damage as you ganged up on him with your partner there.
Yeah.
He's not looking good. I mean,
Stop resisting arrest.
Wait, hold on. I miscalculated the damage that Michael did. He did 9 damage.
so that would have been an extra 2 points.
Yeah, would that have taken him down?
No, he's still at 2.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fine. That's not a terrible number. But he's
Yeah.
knocked down and disoriented.
He's knocked down. He's disoriented. He's got bloody knuckles. He's looking up at you guys with blood splatter on his really nice, expensive coat. Who's going first?
I would recommend that the punchy guy punches first.
what does that mean?
Randolph.
I think it sounds like it's you.
Randolfo, it's you.
Randolfo. Combo.
Randolph.
Lord
shall
of the
give
combat
up.
dance.
The old 1-2. Tomato, potato. All right, brawl. Here we are.
Okay, are you aiming?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. I got your blue dice in there.
Nah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It went up to 2 reds.
well, he's adversary
That's-
1, and I flipped
Oh, you flipped up.
I
Yep.
cashed in to see if I could save my guy. As
Nope,
what does it
there's
look
6
like
damage.
when you knock him the fuck out?
I'm standing over him, and I told him, "Breakfast is served."
Uh,
Trying to
Brass
trying to
is
impress
served.
the rookie.
God, the rookie really needs to work on shit talking.
especially because it's like 11:30 at night. You know,
Yeah,
it's so far away.
it's honestly embarrassing how bad that was. Like,
I mean, the guy passing out looked up at you and groaned at your bad pun. That put him
It's
down,
ugh.
put him over the limit. Was the bad groan?
It's okay because that bad pun has already been uploaded to YouTube.
That's what we're using the camera for.
But
It's
I'm laughing
just
hysterically
bad
because you have to laugh
puns.
at your own pun.
You totally thought the Byroid was wearing a cop cam, and it's actually his streamer cam.
Yes,
Yeah.
Angeles, no cops wear a body cam.
What? What do you think I make my money by working as a police officer? No, it's as a streamer.
He records that shit and sells it for a video game. Okay, so needless to say, these guys, they're putting their guns down. I mean, they apparently are not hardcore thugs. They're just like, okay, we give up.
That sounds very professional of them.
This guy, he ain't taking shit from nobody. He's gonna shoot this asshole.
Yeah.
The assholes that hitting the one on the ground or the one that was doing the hitting?
The asshole that was doing the hitting, because that was his boss getting beaten into a paste. As I need to take that down. And he's going to roll that. As he just plugs him with the shotgun. I did forget a black dice, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
He shoots and misses, because the black dice would have been a fail. Or no, it would have been a threat. So he does hit. Okay, this guy, so you now have the 14K guy on top of the body of the other guy he was beating to death. Between the punch and the shotgun, both these characters are bleeding to death on each other and do require emergency medical attention to survive the next round, by the way.
Okay, that's fine.
I just want to throw that out there. If anyone wants to use medicine, you could try to save their lives.
Luckily, Corto's right there.
Yeah, we could use just grab some of the other guy's flesh and push it right on the other one, and it'll be fine.
And that guy's going to totally take 2 strain to run away. There's a hopper screaming, and as soon as it sees these 2 guys dead on the curb and this guy dead on the steps, it's going to gain altitude to fly up and away. Who's going first?
The hopper. Is that another police officer or is that a medic?
That's just a flying car.
Oh, yeah, no, I expect them to do that. That makes sense.
That's whoever dropped off this cyborg dude beating the shit out of Ignacio.
Yes, at least they're not shooting at us while they're flying away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I only have a 2 in medicine, so 2 green.
And you're up on a rooftop.
Yeah.
We've got time in the round. I'll go next and apprehend this guy.
By apprehend, you mean
shoot him in the foot?
Yes.
Ooh.
With my Fletcher pistol.
Ow.
Yeah.
What's a Fletcher pistol?
It's a mass driver that you can hold in your hand.
It basically shoots.
Fire a very small dart at very, very high speeds.
Shooting a stream of staples. Okay, and you're not engaged, right? Or are you engaged?
I will.
Just outside of engaged?
That's a bit of a personal question.
I will stay outside of engaged.
Okay, so you can totally just do half square.
Yeah. There we go.
Close enough that he can't block your shot with his fist. Okay, so I got your 1 purple in there. Are you gonna take some strain to aim?
Nah.
Okay. Oof. It's the Pierce 2 that gets him. Okay, so as you
Always
come up there and
does.
you fletch your pistol at his foot, it just shreds. And he goes
Yep.
down, his shotguns kind of skitters across the alleyway.
I'm gonna go and pick up the shotgun. That's evidence.
If all of this is evidence,
And of course, you could see what the stats for the shotgun were up above there. Damage 8, crit 3, knockdown vicious 2.
Very nice.
It's great for walking in front doors. So who's going next?
I'll go next. I'll spin the strain for a double move,
Okay.
which will get me to the injured guy.
guys.
Ooh. So you're walking past your 5 people who are semi-surrendering.
Yep,
Okay.
because he's bleeding out, and
you got-
I will.
So which one, before you do it, are you going to save the 14K Yakuza guy with the cyber fists, or your suspect that you're here to arrest?
The suspect that we're here to arrest.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
We want him to survive,
Yep,
right?
yep. And you spent a story point before I could. I like that. Row and ready with your medicine. Damn.
Nice.
Not bad.
So take 2 strain for your stress of running, and immediately you like rip
Okay,
up
so
some
that
of.
would be a total of 4 strain.
Yep, a total of 4 strain. As you kind of like trying to do some quick, staunching of the blood because the guy's face is all jacked up. It looks like somebody with 2 nice kung fu chrome fists was just dancing on him for dating his sister. And you basically pull him aside without his neck like crumbling or his face, impounded too much. And you've stabilized him, so he's not going to die. Hopefully. Okay,
Okay.
who's going next?
I'm also going to go to try to do a med check.
Oh, and use the other story point. Okay, this is going to be on the 14K guy.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Wow.
That was a good
Wow.
point.
What would you like for the triumph?
I'm actually curious as to whether this cyborg has any removable, interesting cybernetics that I might have looked over while medicining him.
Okay. So immediately you realize he's got some top of the line cybernetic arms. And the thing that really kind of points out to you that he's got the top of the line cybernetics is he's also got built into his left arm a cybernetic hand cannon,
Oh,
which would be very, very lethal at close range. Basically, it's like a 357 in his hand. It's only got a few shots, but they're very lethal, and they are considered black market.
can
Probably disable that.
can I disable it by removing it?
Yeah, you totally do that hand trick like you're from Wakanda, and the arm just goes ka-chink.
Because I think that Hell might be able to make use of this.
Well, it's a cybernetic limb.
Yeah.
It's the cannon is not removable. You have to have the arm installed to use the gun.
She's a. Oh, I guess I was thinking that she's a droid thing, but
She's a cyborg, but it's her eyes that are
cyborg,
cybernetic.
she's a cyborg.
She is
Okay.
a
She can
cyborg,
get more things though.
so she could
Yeah,
totally
and
take it to her
use-
local chop shop. I mean,
Well, regardless, at some point someone might lose an arm, and this might be a good addition to it.
Yeah. But
And I
That's
mean,
thing,
evidence. I'm disarming and holding for evidence.
literally disarming him.
Now that's a good pun.
bum.
You know why I
Okay,
called him breakfast? Because his head is probably scrambled.
so as you're doing emergency medical, procedures, these guys are gonna run the fuck out of here, and then
That's
they're gonna run even more because they're just like, fuck this shit.
Well, we should call for extraction.
Okay, so Hell, what you gonna do?
Well, let's see here. That guy's dead. Those two are dead. Those guys ran off. The hopper that had gone by, beating, a hasty retreat.
Uh-huh.
Did it pass by where I could have seen it?
It did pass by where you could have seen it. Do you want to do a perception?
Yeah, like maybe I caught like a license plate or something on it. That would
Okay.
be nice. I mean, with my infrared or whatever.
With your
I
multi-optic
spy
eyes.
with my infrared eye.
I am gonna add a black because the speed it was moving at.
Well, I have a minus black, so.
Well, that's for environmental conditions. I'm ignoring the darkness.
Okay.
I know that you can see through the darkness, but the black is because it's moving fast.
And velocity is not an environmental factor.
Okay.
I knew you'd do that if I waited. Okay, I've got it in there for you. As you do you basically mumble to yourself real quick as you're memorizing the hopper's ID number, because conveniently your cyber eyes kind of get the license plate and tag it, so you've got the information available for you. What would you like for the 2 advantages? I will totally give you the
those are
driver's
threat,
face.
aren't they?
Oh no, those are threat. Yes, those are threat. So
Yeah,
go ahead
no.
and take 2 strain as your hair whips in the wind on the rooftop. Because it's 1 shy of falling off the rooftop to your death.
You're dead.
Well,
I mean, that is falling in this
To
game.
getting another replacement.
we know horses are deadly, and this is at least 2 horses high. All right.
True. Which means it's at least 2 deadlies high.
Okay, so a screen swipe happens, the paddy wagon is there, the meat wagon is there, the trauma team's there to check you guys out if you need anything. They totally will give you some stim to help get your strain back, because stim is used for strain and painkillers is used for wounds now.
Considering how many bullets were flying, I think we came out of this okay.
There was like
Yeah.
a good 3 or 4, passerbyers that got hit, and they're getting picked
Yeah.
up by the trauma team. Trauma team's like, doing the whole, I don't believe you saved these guys' lives, man.
Can I generally tell how high up the 14K guy is? Like
When
in
you're
the
looking at
organization?
his tats, you're realizing he is like 3 down from the big boss.
Oh, nice.
Oh, fun.
You know immediately that from his tats that you're seeing, he is definitely a higher up in the group.
Yeah.
And you're kind of glad he went down like he did, because you wouldn't want to tangle with him personally or having swing on you, especially after what you witnessed, because he dropped the guy in 1 punch, but just kept punching on him because he was mad.
That's what we did to him, though.
Yeah. Frankly, I'm all in favor of him not even being sent to jail. Like, what crime did he really commit? He got into a fucking fist fight with a known criminal?
I'm pretty sure it's attempted murder.
It was attempted on both sides, and if I recall correctly, the guy we were here to pick up started it. Is that what you guys saw? That's what I saw.
No.
Actually, I think he's right, because if he wanted to kill him, he could have used the arm.
See?
The rookie and the
we need to
crooked cop.
take him in as a material witness.
But, like, certainly not a criminal, right?
Or the arm cannon was supposed to be for someone that actually posed a threat to him.
Yeah. This was personal. He was really angry. He wanted him to suffer.
So it's still an assault.
He wanted to get out his aggression. It's still attempted murder.
Okay, so of course
You didn't attempt anything.
So the black and whites are gonna escort him back to the cell, and they're asking like, what are we booking each of these guys in for?
Well,
Hold it.
this guy for improper disposal of a firearm.
Ignacio, I thought we were just bringing him in for
Yeah,
questioning.
we were getting him anyway.
Yeah, Ignacio is in,
He
holding
has an
for
outstanding
questioning.
warrant.
Well, yeah.
There we go.
As he's being
The
put into a medical coffin, it's one of those healing coffins.
Yep. The 14K guy is just coming for medical treatment and to enter the witness program. We don't do witness
No.
protection. That's kind of not possible in New Angeles, but like he was certainly a witness to a crime.
Something about those 14K tats, man. Okay, so you guys basically, they're both booked, processed. They're kept in basically it's a jail cell, but it's a jail cell for their medical coffin while they're recovering.
Yeah.
Because they were in a coma basically and saved from bleeding out. So they're gonna require some time to like recoup. So we're gonna go ahead and screen swipe to you guys going back to the precinct. You're doing the usual throwing your weapons into the drawer or hanging them up over your cubicle. Your chief comes out and she's just like, "So you brought another one back in a coffin." As she pulls up a little hollow
No.
vid showing your guy in a coffin. His medical stats are bouncing up and down very weakly.
In our defense, we didn't put him there.
Well, technically, we did put him in the coffin.
As she just like throws the little hollowed projector down on the table and goes walking away. Of just like, one of you write the report for this.
I'll do that.
I'll supervise you doing
That's to
it.
say, if you hadn't volunteered, no, don't let him supervise you.
And as soon as the rookie says that, she's like, "And someone spell check his work.
I'll do it.
And someone make sure his is correct."
I'll do it.
It takes
Someone make he's doing it right.
It takes one rookie, one crooked, and one okay cop to do the paperwork. Okay,
We're just
so
confusing the rookie even more.
we screen swipe to the outside where it shows the end of you guys' shift. You turned in your paperwork. You're all heading off to go to your own locations. So where would you guys normally go after a shift? Each of you guys, like hell, where would you go after a shift where things went south like this?
Probably grab a beer.
This was bad.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. There's
Not
a reason why
one of us got shot at.
Yeah, your watch
I
commander.
probably, if there's a cop bar, I'd probably head to the cop bar and grab a beer.
Okay, what should we have done?
Are you asking your colleagues this?
Yes.
As you guys are heading out of the locker room, he's like, "How should this have gone?"
Nobody bleeding normally. Well, not excessively.
Well, how it should have gone is irrelevant. It should have gone.
Right?
We picked up the guy for questioning and brought him in, but that didn't happen. Extraneous circumstances and forces, shit happens, kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and said,
I
"You're
understand
alive."
that part, but the sergeant said that we didn't do what we were supposed to do. What were we supposed to have done?
He came back in a casket.
He's still breathing. I mean, you guys did save them, so I mean, just saying.
Well, ostensibly, we could have been more proactive.
Nah.
If we had anticipated a possible hit on this guy, we probably could have planned for it.
Well,
We
at least
didn't
I
have
knocked
the
him out,
intel.
guys. After all that beating up, that was a plus.
Nice job, actually, Randolfo.
Yeah, good job. That was pretty good.
I did not expect it to go that well, but here we are.
That guy went to like 6-cylinder kung fu, and you just beat the snot out of him.
Yeah.
I'm like, wake up, you baby.
It was equal parts impressive and disturbing, honestly.
Okay, so that's when, the screen swipes as you guys are heading off out of the locker room to your individual cars to go do your thing. Hell's going to a bar,
Cop bar.
cop bar.
Oh, I'm going to. Well, I'm not going to a cop bar, but I'm also going to my local shitty bar.
Is it a shitty Italian boxer bar?
Sounds
If
like.
you must know, think of Rocky, but with a bar.
That would be a boxer bar, yeah, but it's got a little ring in there where people can get in there.
Yep. We get a lot of drunks.
There's always the bartender gets that offer where if you can knock him out in one punch, he'll pay for your drink.
Ooh.
Not
it's
many
like,
people get paid for their drinks.
And it's like Master Yoshi looking guy too.
Okay. So where does
But then
Sherlock
he
go
gets
after?
the second punch, and if you're unconscious, you still pay for the drink. You just don't get it.
You just don't get it. Trying to forget your past, huh? Don't worry, I got something for you.
Okay, where does Sherlock go after hours?
I go back to the very small flat that's been rented for me, which is very clean and doesn't really look like it's been lived in. And I stay there.
Okay. And where does everybody's favorite crooked cop go?
Oh, I'm going to a drug den.
Is that what you call your house?
No, it's what I call the drug den under my house.
That's the difference between a drug den and the drug den is your house. A
Yes.
drug den is outside. Yes.
Correct.
As he goes and slaps on a patch of his favorite quick pharmaceutical.
That one's just breath mints. Like, you need more money, man.
The menthol effects. And where does Corto go after hours?
Actually, I'm going to say he spends most of his time at the NYPD offices because he doesn't really have a house that he needs. And he's going to try and figure out, he's going to go online, and he's going to try and figure out if there's any talk about why the Triad were hitting this guy specifically.
That wasn't the Triad. That was 14K.
Yeah.
That's the Yakuza. That's the Yakuza. Yeah. The Yakuza guy.
No, 14K are specifically like their own mob, basically.
Yep.
And then the other people were the Los
Scorpions.
Scorpiones.
Well, he's gonna try and find out if there's anyone bragging or talking about why the 14K were going after them.
Ugh, that's the ugliest copy paste ever. But go ahead and give me a computers.
Computers.
It is going to be hard with a black. Do you have anything that takes out black dice for computers?
I do not. No.
Okay. Do you have any ranks in Underworld?
In Knowledge Underworld.
I don't think that's a thing in this setting.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
There's Knowledge Society, which
yeah, the
fulfills
society
that.
one would be it.
I don't have any ranks in it. No, I do
Okay.
have knowledge in the net.
You can
Okay.
ask me. I've got a rank in it.
But he's sitting there getting high.
Hey, I'm on lo-fi. My perception of time is slowed.
I mean, if you're looking for that, I don't necessarily have knowledge Underworld, but I do have I do have a rank in Skullduggery.
Not good enough to take out the black dice, though. Go ahead and roll when you're ready. Damn. So when you do your little, all night, Biroid web surf, because we get to see that montage of him moving with the quick hands and the eyes that barely move, because you and the computer are one. You literally have a relationship. So
the great news is that all those clacking noises, he doesn't need a keyboard. It's actually just his fingers clacking on the desk to get that noise effect.
So, with your investigation for that, you do realize that there has been some escalated gang violence happening and in your part of town. But you do know that when you're looking at some old case files from the Orc Crime Department, that there's a number of 14K members that were victims of cyber snatching. You know, the despicable crime of finding people with cybernetics and taking them out to rip out their cybernetics for resale. Because hey, unlike a car,
the exact thing he was wanting to do.
Yes.
And you do know that there's been like a track record that a lot of the 14K bodies have been found around one particular residential site, which basically for residential in this neighborhood is like slummy apartments. Like think of the worst UK apartments, and that's the residential for this district. And
Okay.
there's you've got a nice little like 3-block area where the corpses have turned up. Usually most of them after they were cyber snatched, instead of being, normally you see people, they get their shit jacked and they basically survive to get new stuff. Most cyberjackers don't purposely go out of the way to murder their victims, but in this case you're seeing that all the 14K members, probably because they're 14K and they can put up a hell of a fight. That might be the reason. It might not be the reason. You're not sure. But somebody's basically brutalized them horribly and then taken off the cybernetics with a surgeon's skill for the removal.
Yeah.
But the violence done to them is very brutal in all the cases.
All right.
But that's what
In
you
the
come up
justice
with,
system,
that
certain
might
crime.
be the reason why. And a few of the 14K members were like not gang members, but we're talking like prostitution members or involved in other activities or just couriers. We're not talking like thugs and street soldiers. We're talking like, yes, they had 14K's marks on them, but they weren't like combatants.
Yeah.
There's
Even
nothing
low-level
worse.
functionaries at like a fucking corporation.
Because there's lots of folks who like the cybernetic dolls, Kens and Barbies, that have cybernetic features, and they've gotten jacked. And from the beating that you saw him receive, you're pretty sure this is something personal, as opposed to they could have just easily drove by and shot. And of course, it doesn't hurt that Hell gave you the license plate number for the hopper that you saw flying off.
Yeah.
And the really good description of the driver. Asian features, long black hair, looked right at her in the eye so she can easily identify her later. As there's some music coming from the watch commander's room. Yes, that's right. When you're not in the office, she jams out on the radio.
Girls
So we're
just
going to
wanna
say
have fun.
that's a good place to call it there tonight, because we managed to get an
Sweet.
extra 50 minutes before Kelly fell asleep. Oh, wait, she fell asleep beforehand.
Yeah, well, it's been a long freaking day.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long road getting
It's
to
been
tomorrow.
long.
Yeah.
It's a long and
Long
winding road.
Oh no, you could do the First Blood one, sung by Frank Stallone. It's a long road. Oh,
And everybody
I know.
on your characters, don't forget to put what subplots you've got going, so that way I can sneak in here and read them later. So that way I
I
can
added
actually.
mine already. What XP did we get?
So you guys get 5 XP.
Woot.
It would have been 10 if somebody would have showed up at 7 o'clock.
Ooh,
Everybody
snap.
boo and hiss him. Boo hiss.
Boo.
Boo and hiss. Boo and hiss.
And don't forget you're going off and blowing some steam, so you're all back at full health and strength. Because nobody
if I
took a
spent
single
any.
Did
point of
anybody
damage.
actually take any health?
No.
I
Nope.
took strain.
No.
Like good cops, you
I
stood
think
back
that
in a
might
safe
be a
distance.
Yeah. Michael only
Good night,
took 2
guys.
strain to take a double maneuver. That's it.
But no, I took,
That's
I took
all that
4
happened.
strain for a double move and 2 threat, but
Yeah.
nobody actually took any wounds, and I think that might be a first.
Yep, but there was lots
Yeah.
of bodies left behind.
Yeah, there were.
Dude,
Bears.
don't come at me with that. I'm gonna come at you with that right hook. That whole bop bop chicken Alfredo.
There's totally going to be a 14K martial artist to come take you out.
Should be noted, we didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, you saved lives. You protected and served.
I ruined a guy's foot, but I didn't kill him.
I may have gave a guy brain damage.
Damaged brain. Or is
All
that
right.
Dane Bandage? All right. Have a good night, guys.
See you
And,
guys.
Okay. Bye bye.
See you next Friday.